Banana! It's minion time! Hello, my mortal souls. This is Venus Callida here to present a new, fun episode of Riddle Me Din Din, a tasty Minions edition. No waiting, here we go. Round one. Riddle me this. I am yellow when ripe, with a juicy, fresh flesh inside. I have a pit at my core, but I'm not a stone. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Riddle number two. I'm a curved fruity delight in a bunch or alone, a portable snack, easy to own. What am I? Dun 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 banana 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 banana. Boom. Riddle number three. What did the calf ask its mother? Riddle number four. What do bees make? Buzz 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 buzz. Riddle number five. I could get steamy. I could make a splash, but when it's below zero, I'm hard as what? Being good. We're in my kitchen. Well, that's it for round one. Let's find out how many of these riddles you were able to solve. In riddle number one, I'm yellow when I'm ripe, with a juicy fresh flesh inside. I have a pit at my core, but I'm not a stone. What am I? It's mango, pitted, peeled, and diced. We need just one. In riddle number two, I'm a curved, fruity delight, in a bunch or alone, a portable snack, easy to own. What am I? Banana! And we need 2 ripe bananas for this recipe. In riddle number 3, what did the calf ask its mother? Got milk? Ha ha! Dad joke time. We're going to need 1 cup of milk for this recipe. Okay. In riddle number 4, what do bees make? Buzz buzz honey. And we'll need 2 tablespoons of honey for this recipe. In riddle number 5, I could get steamy. I could even make a splash. But when it's below zero, I'm as hard as, well, it isn't glass. What is it? Ice. And we'll need 1 cup of ice for this recipe. So Venus, you may ask, what does this make? This makes something called a Minions Mango Banana Smoothie. And so I know I'm holding one up here right now. Let's just put this right on top so we remember what it's all for. There we go. We're going to keep that right there. So let me tell you how we're going to make this Minions Banana Mango Smoothie. We're going to create a Minions looking drinking vessel by decorating glass by taping a paper eyeball onto the cup. It should be see-through. Or we can garnish with a little Minion grunt toy on the side instead of a lemon slice. And bottoms up. This is yummy, scrumptious, and delicious. Have I got your taste buds salivating yet? Do I? Do I? All right. Well, without further ado, here comes round number 2. And before I do that, there's one more thing I have to do. Just want to make sure that I can see. Okay, just want to confirm I can see the message board. All right. Oh, okay. So, here we go. Round number 2. I'm a pungent sauce whose ingredients include soy, vinegar, and garlic. What is my name? Whoop. Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. This is a type of green fruit which grows on a citrus tree. When it is part of a pie, you might say that it is key. What am I? Da 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 da. Riddle number 3. I'm an underground stem used as a spice, food flavoring, and medicine. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 5. Oh wait. Riddle number 4, I'm sorry. Riddle number 4. I'm a vegetable that is dried and crushed and adds heat to your food. What am I? Da 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 ba-da-da-da. Pew 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 pew. Da da ba-da-da-da-da ba-da-da-da-da ba-da-da-da. Pew 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 pew. I think that's hilarious. Riddle number 5. I come as a grain, but I'm not rice. I'm added to food, but I'm not sugar. I come in a shaker, but I'm not pepper. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 6. I'm a cut of beef taken from the upper hind quarter of a cow. What am I? It's a certain particular cut of beef. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Banana, 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 banana. Riddle number 7. My name rhymes with tango, but I'm not a dance. What am I? Do 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 banana. Riddle number 8. I'm a long stick used in cooking and grilling, used to hold the pieces of the food together. What am I? Do 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 do. What do you think, Msoul? How many of my riddles were you able to solve? Let's find out. In riddle number 1, I'm a pungent sauce whose ingredients include soy, vinegar, and garlic. What's my name? Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce? Worcestershire sauce. I'm just reading it how they spell it. We'll need 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce for this recipe. In riddle number 2, this is a type of green fruit which grows on a citrus tree when it's part of a pie. You might say that it is key. What is it? One of my favorites, key. Lime. Lime. We'll need 1 lime juiced, and that makes about 2 tablespoons of juice. So if you don't have the real lime, you've got the plastic one. 2 tablespoons of lime juice is what we need. All right, here we go. In riddle number 3, I'm an underground stem used as a spice, food flavoring, and medicine. What am I? It's ginger, and we need 1 teaspoon of ginger for this recipe. In riddle number 4, I'm a vegetable that is dried and crushed and adds heat to your food. What is it? We're talking chili powder. And we'll need 1 teaspoon chili powder for this recipe. In riddle number 5, I come as a grain, but I'm not rice. I'm added to food, but I'm not sugar. No, no, no. I come in a shaker, but I'm not pepper. What does that give us? Salt. And we'll need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt for this recipe. In riddle number 6, I'm a cut of beef, and I'm taken from the upper hindquarter of a cow. What is it? Sirloin. So it's near the loin, upper hindquarter of a cow. And we need 1 pound of sirloin steak cut into 3/4 inch cubes. This is good stuff. I hope your mouth is watering because mine is. Okay, in riddle number 7, my name, it rhymes with tango. Do, 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 but I'm not a dance. Do, 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 do. What am I? I am mango. We'll need 2 large mangoes, pitted, peeled, and diced into 3/4 cubes. And again, this will complement that shake that we made. All right. Finally, in riddle number 8, I'm a long stick used in cooking and grilling, used to hold the pieces of food together. And we're talking about grilling skewers. They could be bamboo skewers or any other that you have. You'll need 12 grilling skewers for this recipe. So serve 12 or 6 very hungry people. So, Venus, don't hesitate to ask me, what does this make? It's the Minions mango beef kebabs. Mango chunks and citrus marinade give this recipe for the beef and the mango kebabs a bright and tropical Caribbean flair that's perfect for summer grilling. And I know we just entered fall, but we're going to have some really beautiful hot days. This is it. Check this out. This is what it is. Oh my God. Nom nom. All right. I'm going to let this minion hold these right over here. Oh, I can't let them touch me. I'm just going to step out just for a minute. And this guy, he's going to hold this for us. Right, guy? All right. He's going to hold our kebabs. They'll be right there. Nom nom. Okay. Here I come. I've given us a drink that complements this main meal so well, and I hope you enjoy it. I love it. And I want to tell you how you make it. So here's what we do. To prepare the kebabs, in a small bowl or liquid measuring cup, whisk together the Worcestershire sauce, lime juice, ginger, chili powder, and the salt. Okay? Then you're going to place the sirloin cubes into a shallow dish and cover with the marinade. Cover and let the beef marinate for 30 minutes. Please be patient. It's worth it. Then you're going to preheat the grill to medium-high heat. You should be able to hold your hand 4 inches over the cooking grate for 4 to 5 seconds for it to be the right temperature. If using bamboo skewers, soak the skewers in water for 3 to 5 minutes to prevent them from charring when you finally put them on that grill. Now you're going to skewer the marinated meat and the mango cubes alternating, leaving about 2 inches at each side of the skewer for easy turning with your hands. You're going to place the skewers on the grill and cook covered for 4 minutes. Use a spatula to loosen the mango chunks from the grill grate so it doesn't break apart when you pull up the stick. Then flip the skewers, moving them around as needed to hotter or cooler parts of the grill to make sure you get a good even cook on that. Then you're going to cover the grill and cook for an additional 4 minutes. Serve the kebabs as is or use them as a tropical topping for a fresh summer salad. But I've got something else, something for in case it's a cooler day that you're really going to like. Now, here are the chef's tips. To bring the minion image into this kebab, once you've plated the kebabs, cut up the ends of black olives to form little eyeballs and a smiley mouth on the minion, and then place these on top of a mango on each kebab. So just pick a really good big chunk. You're going to turn the olives into little eyeballs, just like this guy here. Yeah, that's all you need. And if you unroll, slice one slice of the middle of the olive where it's bigger, and then carefully just cut one end and open up a bit, you've got your smiley face. That's about it. Mango. That's the edible version. So here we go. What is it that I want to do instead of a tropical or mango salad underneath these kebabs, which also would be great? But there's something else, something that they're serving in Universal Studios in Minions Land. And I found out how they make it, and it's so healthy too. So let's do this. I'm going to tell you what this is. Okay, round 3. Here we go. Here's our surprise. Okay, here we go. In Riddle me this. I am eaten boiled or steamed as part of a main meal. I can also be crispy in a breakfast cereal. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. I contain water, but I'm not a bottle. I'm white on the inside, but I'm not a loaf of bread. I have a husk, but I'm not a head of corn. What am I? Dun 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 banana dun 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 banana. All right, here we go. Riddle number 3. This is brown and fuzzy on the outside and has a weight of 2 or 3 pounds. Its inside is white and has some water, and is used in almond joy and mounds. What am I? Do 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 do. Ba-na-na-na-na. Riddle number 4. I rhyme with vault, malt, and fault. What white powder am I? Do 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 do. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na. Okay, riddle number 5. It starts off as a caterpillar, and then it becomes a chrysalis. Then later it has colorful wings once it's gone through metamorphosis. What am I? Do 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 do. Ba-na-na-na-na. All right, everybody, let's find out if you're able to solve our final riddles. In the first riddle, I'm eaten boiled or steamed as part of a main meal. I can also be crispy in a breakfast cereal. What am I? Snack, crackle, pop. It's Rice Krispies. But here's what we need. Jasmine rice. 2 cups or 14 ounces of jasmine rice will be needed for this recipe. Whoop! Whoop! What are you looking at? Let's go over here. In riddle number 2, I contain water, but I'm not a bottle. I'm white on the inside, but I'm not a loaf of bread. I have a husk, but I'm not a head of corn. What am I? Coconut milk. We need coconut milk. We'll need 1 can of that coconut milk. Woohoo! I love that stuff. In riddle number 3, this is brown and fuzzy on the outside and has a weight of 2 or 3 pounds. Its inside is white and has some water. It's used in almond joy and mounds. Oh, this is Cordrock's favorite. What is it? Well, it's coconut, and specifically coconut water. You need 1.5 cups of coconut water for this recipe. If you don't like the taste of coconut, you can substitute with plain water. But I love the coconut water, and I find it gives a different kind of a creamier texture. So try it out. Try it out if you never have. I think you like it. Let me know in the comments. All right. In riddle number 4, I rhyme with vault, malt, and fault. What white powder am I? Da-da-da-da! It's salt. And that's it. Pinch. Use to taste. Just a little pinch will do it. In riddle number 5, it starts off as a caterpillar, and then it becomes a chrysalis. Do-do-do-do. Then later, it has colorful wings once it's gone through metamorphosis. What am I? Well, it's a butterfly, but specifically, to get the color we need for this recipe, it is called butterfly pea flowers. We'll need 6 butterfly pea flowers. You can get them on Amazon if you don't have them in your local store. And if anybody out there has been ordering like Starbucks in the early summer in a major city, the outskirts didn't have it, but in the major cities, there was blue lattes going on. It's from butterfly pea flowers. I asked them how they did it, and that's where they get the blue coloring from. All natural, so safe to eat, safe to color your food with it. For those of you who don't trust like the chemical food colorings, this is the perfect option for a beautiful shade of blue for this dish. So Venus, you may query, what does this make? What's this blue thing you're talking about? It's Minions coconut rice. It can be made blue with certain coconut, just like at Universal Studios. And they use the butterfly pea flowers to make this rice blue. And it's served as a bed for the kebabs. And now you get where the minions are coming into this dish. Look at this. Like that. Just like that. With my drink here. My drink. Banana. Mangoes. And we got mango chunks going on with the meat. And we've got the blue rice. And I'm going to bring it up here. We're just going to move this up here for a minute. Look at this. It's blue, and it's not chemicals. It's the butterfly pea flowers. That's the blue you get. It's the same blue that if you were in a major city this summer, Starbucks was selling the blue latte. That is the rice you're going to get. This is the meal right here. And I wouldn't put it aside past myself to give myself a little banana dessert on top of that. Just a regular old banana. If this smoothie doesn't fill you. So let's put this here. It's going to be like this. Whoop. And I'm gonna put me here. Maybe let's see if I look better on this side. Do I? No. We're gonna be right here with our banana mango drink. Yes, indeed. And Yeah, that's it, everybody. So this is our meal for the evening. We're going to give you a bigger kebab. Let me see. Yeah, and the rice. It's so awesome. All right. I hope you love this. And it would be such a wow factor to have this for a birthday party, for a blue food day, for... I just feel like I don't want to stop barbecuing out with my awesome barbecue. I'll put on my winter boots and scarf if I have to get this meal. But it's still, I'm not giving up on the flavors of summer or the tropics. This is my staycation in the backyard. This is my staycation in the kitchen. Yum. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you how to make it. So I'm going to move this up here. We're going to focus on, and we're going to focus on, this dish right here for now. Let's have, Minion can hold it. You can hold it, man. You can help me. You're a very good helper chef. All right, here we go. And the kebabs, well, they'll just magically float on our brains over here. Here's how we make the rice. You're going to place the jasmine rice in a fine mesh sieve and rinse under cold water until the water runs clean. So you're taking the dust or the starch out of it, okay? You're going to drain it well, and it works best to tap the base of the sieve. You know the pasta strainer thing? That's what they're talking about, although it's the one made of the mesh, the metal mesh. And tap it with your hands or against the sink to get out the water. Now you're going to heat the coconut milk and the coconut water in a medium nonstick saucepan set over medium-high heat. Bring it to a boil. Season it with a pinch of your salt to taste. Generally, if you need a number, 1/2 to 3/4 teaspoons of salt at most. That's it. And add the rice and bring it to a simmer. Once it's simmering, you're going to reduce the heat to low, cover with a lid, and simmer until the water has been absorbed. You may find that there's a few small pools of liquid at the top, and that's fine. This is going to take you 17 to 20 minutes. I always start checking it and flipping it around a bit at the 15-minute mark. But 70 to 20 minutes should be done. Then you're going to remove this rice from the heat. Let it rest covered for 15 minutes. I like to sneak in a tiny bit of butter too, but you don't have to do that. Uncover, fluff with a fork, and you're going to serve it warm. Oh, and I forgot. So when you're doing the coconut milk and coconut water, that's where you're going to put in those butterfly pea flowers when you're boiling up the milk, so that the milk will take on the color of the blue as you're cooking. All right. So by the time you fluff this, the rice will be this blue color. All right. Note. Most of the time I make plain rice, but it's also good to do mix-in. So if you need a little more in this rice dish and the kebabs are not enough, or maybe you're not a meat eater, there's something else you can do. So one thing I did was use toasted unsweetened coconut and fresh slices of mango. And I basically saute the mango slices in some butter. You could add a little bit of brown sugar, but you don't have to. That will sweeten it up. And then you toss that into the fluffy rice when the rice is ready to plump it up and give it some more texture. And it ties in nicely, again, with the mango banana smoothie that we made to go with our meal. Or have a nice fresh glass of water. You know I always do. And at that, I'm going to raise my glass to your health and mine, everybody. Chin chin. Now, to garnish the plated dish, so what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this back up. We're going to make it bigger. And to garnish this, the other thing you can do, other than add-ins with the toasted coconut and the mango chunks, is you can garnish this by placing fresh slices of pineapple down one side of the plate, kind of like how you display a hand of cards, and even add them to the kebabs for a tasty zing if you want to put pineapple and mango chunks in there with the meat or without the meat. It's up to you. You can even marinate the mangoes and the pineapples with that citrus sauce too if you wanted. So, oh my goodness, this is a really great meal. I wanted to show it sooner in the summer, but I really wanted to. There's just so many recipes I want to share with you that are so much fun. This is our Minions, Tasty Minions Meal Edition from Riddle Me Din Din. Hi everybody, this is Venus Callida concluding another fun episode of Foodie Riddles, and I wish you all bon appetit. I'll see you next time.